2024 is coming to an end. Let us show you the best things we picked up this year.
And a giveaway announcement at the end, so don't skip.
5 things.
Okay guys, we're going to show you our top 5 finds for 2024. I have 5, he has 5, and we're kind of going to go back and forth and tell the story of it.
And then we have 5 giveaways.
We have 5 giveaways for our 5,000 subscribers. So it's all 5s today. So we're just going to jump right into it. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Ladies first.
All right. Okay, so my number 5 item that I got this year was the Fozzy Judas record signed. So a little story on this one. He's actually a bigger Fozzy fan than I am, but I got to work with Fozzy. So
I got to watch them.
Yeah, but I got to work with him. So the reason this was, it's got a lot of memories. It was kind of the first really big band that I worked with for a while. And we also got Rich Ward to sign it with the Duke, which is pretty cool. I'm glad he did that. And they're all really nice people. So I take that as not just a record, but also, the memories that go with it.
On my list, my number 5 is Silver Surfer number 4, signed by Stan Lee. In his header, it does have some kind of a little bit of flaws that could be ironed out, but I'm really, really scared of cracking it because
Don't crack books.
Then it would be a JSA and not an authentic signature. So I'm not really sure, but I'm happy with the grade. I'm happy with the book. It presents well, even with a 6.5. But just food for thought. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do with that. All right.
Okay. Moving on now to our number 4 picks. My number 4 pick is actually The Other Side of Mars, signed by Mick Mars. You're going to see very soon that a lot of my stuff is, autographed copies of records and things. But this was the first autographed record that I ever got, actually. And I remember when it went on sale, I'm a big Mick Mars fan. I'm not super big Motley Crue, but I am a big Mick Mars fan. So I had to I had to jump on the train and get it, and I just really love it. It's a good album, and it's signed, and it's really cool. So that's my number 4.
Yeah, and Mick Mars is getting harder and harder to come across.
Yes, and I love Mick Mars. Hey, if anybody, if y'all know him or anything, and think you can get an interview,
we live fairly close.
We do live close, so that would be a really cool thing.
Number 4 for me coming in is my Death Dealer, signed by Frank Frazetta, representing my t-shirt, and he gives the authentic Frazetta fancy signature. You'll notice as we look at a lot of autographs that people have different styles.
They have their fancy one, and then they have their scribbled on last minute one.
Well, even if you look at our Tyler Kirkham video, he has the fancy blood, and then you have the quick kind of sign, Clayton Crane. But Frank Frazetta was probably the first person to do it, where he has a really majestic signature, and I was very lucky to grab one. Still would like to have some more, but I just love this cover.
Okay, guys, we've made it to the top 3. It's been tough. We went through a lot.
It was only 5.
Guys, we got here. Top 3.
Whew, that was a long road.
I know, guys. I know. I'm so glad y'all stuck with us to this point. But my number 3 pick, which is actually might be surprising how low it is my Kiss Revenge vinyl that I got signed by Bruce Kulick and Eric Singer. So I got this. If you watched our Kiss Cancer Goodbye haul video and just our vlog, that I cannot stop talking about the fact that I got this. But there again, with the Fozzy thing, not only is it just a really cool record and it's hard to find, and it's signed by 2 of the members, but it's just the memories that I had going there. So I'm pretty stoked that I got one, but this is going to be my third pick.
Number 3 for me coming in is the Sideshow Hulk and Wolverine maquette. Now this is just the standard edition, but this is really the only one that I wanted. There is an exclusive that has a older head like the Hulk 181, but I wasn't going to display it like that, so I'm okay. I missed out when this came out originally, as kind of a lot of people do with statues, but I was able to pick it up at a really great deal, and I really love it. Hulk 181 is dear to my heart as a child, and to have the physical properties in front of me to be able to look at all the time is really amazing. And there's another one coming out to semblance the very end of the Hulk 340. I'm really on the edge on if I should pick that one up or not. Yeah,
guys, you should go watch the video that we talked about that in.
Yeah, top statues of 24 that were present at that time. A lot of them have already sold out since then. But it is still on the market. Let me know if I should grab 2, or that would just be kind of crazy.
All right, number 2. So this one is a list of 5 signatures that I got. So this is from the Kiss Psycho Circus run of comic books. And it was an insert signed by Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Ace Frehley, and Peter Criss, along with Todd McFarlane. So this was just one of those like freak finds on eBay that we found. And I have it, you know, displayed in glass. It's like a big deal. But it was the first Kiss autograph that I ever got. So not only was it the whole band, the whole original band, plus Todd McFarlane, but also it was the first thing that really like skyrocketed my Kiss collection to where it is now. So I think that's really cool. And
really great colors set
they're
out.
all signed in their own colors too, which is really
this
cool.
came in it was an insert in a trade paperback.
Right.
So pretty interesting.
And they're very limited. So this was a big deal.
Yeah. And I actually found this because I was looking for McFarlane signatures and they just happened to come across this. I was not aware I missed this, that this was out. And they're still floating around on eBay every now and then. I would suggest you at least kind of check it out. It's beautiful to display. Beautiful signatures, and plus Todd McFarlane.
Exactly.
Number 2 for me is the ARH Death Dealer quarter scale. This is a massive piece that I never thought that I had a chance to grab. This came out years ago, and I totally missed it. It was way out of my price range at that particular time for statues. And came across a guy who was a huge Frazetta Death Dealer lover that was just downsizing his collection, and I was able to grab this, and I will keep this probably forever. But that Joker is big.
I didn't realize how big it actually was going to be. We joke about setting it up back here behind me, and it really would be taller than I am in this frame.
I think Molly might be able to ride the horse.
I think I could. I really think we could just take him off, and I could just jump right on there. But it's a really cool statue. The
detail was great. ARH made another one. If I come across it, I would grab. I'm not sure. Maybe the right price. If it's the right price, probably. But I'm super happy to get this one near the top of the list.
All right, guys, drum roll. We have our number 1 picks of 2024. These are things that we've been looking for probably forever, but my number 1 is my Eric Singer stage use snare head from the End of the Road tour. So I found this on Kiss Haven. And I always was looking at them and I was like, these are just really cool, but they were really expensive. And I didn't get to go see Kiss on their End of the Road tour, right? So I wanted something just to, remember it since I didn't get the experience to go. And if you can't tell by everything, I'm a really big Eric Singer fan. And this was just a really cool find. And it's signed. Obviously, it's used. It came with a drumstick. It's just really cool.
A used drumstick and sign as well.
And it's really, really cool.
Yeah, we picked this one up off of Kiss Haven. Which, there again, in the haul that we did from the convention, we actually met the people
of Kiss Haven, and they're super great people. We've bought quite a few things from them, and
there may still be some more
I think
things
there
available.
are some, but I wanted one that was visibly used, and I know for some people that's like not what they want. You don't want like the giant hole in the middle of it, but I wanted one that I knew this was used, this was played, and this was the one for me.
Yeah, he was banging that one.
Exactly, and that's what I wanted. So,
number one for me, I wanted one just about my entire life. Since I've been collecting from about 10 years old, I finally grabbed hold of a Hulk 181, but not just a copy, but this is signed by Lynn Wynn and Herb Trimpe, which is the artist of Hulk at the time and the writer of Hulk at the time. So John Romita was also involved in there with the creation. I would be super stoked if I get Stan Lee and John Romita, but for right now, I'm very, very happy with what I've got. 7/0 white pages, presents really well, looks great. And I had my hands on probably like a one 30 years ago, had to get rid of it. And I've always kind of wanted one for the right price, but now that we've kind of moved our collection towards signatures, I wasn't sure if I would ever be able to grab one. But right place, right time, things worked out for us, and this is my number one collection of the year.
Okay, guys, that was our top 5, and now the moment you've all been waiting for. I know you've sat through this video and definitely did not skip to the end.
Don't care.
We're going to talk about our 5,000 subscriber giveaway. First of all, we're very grateful and we're very happy that we have 5,000 people, or almost, watching us, and that's really awesome. And we've, really built a fan base and a community, and I really appreciate every single one of you. And so for our gratefulness for all of you, we decided to give away some pieces from our collection.
Yes.
So we have 5 items that we're going to give away. If you want to explain how they can get these items.
Okay, so we are starting back with our Instagram. The link is in there. So if you follow the channel and you follow on us on Instagram, and then there's going to be a survey monkey, and that's going to have your name and your address. I feel like that's the fairest way to do it.
Yes.
So people can't just throw a bunch of fake subscriptions in there.
Yeah.
That doesn't really help us. I mean, it looks kind of nice, I guess, but it really doesn't help us in the long run. I'd rather it just be one. That's this way you have 2 opportunities to get it, and there will be a ranking of 1 to 5. The items that you would like to have.
And the reason we're doing this is because we have some comic book stuff, we have some art stuff, and we have some music stuff. And I know not all of you watch us for one specific genre of content. So we wanted to make sure that if you enter the giveaway, you're not getting a comic book when you're a music fan. You know, if you're entering, I think everyone deserves a fair chance to get what they want to get.
Yeah.
But you do have to be subscribed, and you have to be following our Instagram. That is number 1. And so we're going to show you the items that we're going to put out.
So let me throw in one more thing. I'm gonna do one more way. So starting December 24, from here on out until we hit 5,000, if you would drop a comment and a like, doesn't really matter what it is. You don't have to say what you like or anything like that. But if you can drop a comment and a like to help us get to 5,000 naturally faster, that's what we want. We don't want you to make 10 fake accounts. That's not what we want.
Yes.
And you do not have to list all 5 things. So if you only want one of these items, just put that in there, and we may take that in consideration and give you a couple extra chances on that. We'll just have to see how it all plays out. There will be another video coming right before we do this to explain it.
We're just mainly announcing right now the items that we're going to give away, and then when we hit 5,000, obviously we'll really narrow down on this a little bit more. But some of the items I have in front of me right now. So for music, this was actually really difficult to figure out what to give away, but we do have this Fozzy CD right here. If you know us, like we said, pretty big Fozzy fans. They're great people. If you haven't heard this album, you need to listen to it. It's very, very good. So this is number 1 of the CD.
Yeah, so that's the current lineup.
Yes, and then, guys, I finally decided to do it. one of my Eric Singer signed drum heads. This one is from 2010, and so this was right around Sonic Boom era. And, you know, I have a lot of Eric Singer signed things, and I think this was the perfect one to give away.
Yeah, there's only so many drums we can put
There's
on the
only
wall.
so many drums I can put on the wall.
They're signed by Eric Singer. It's like they're all signed by Eric Singer.
Right.
All right, next up, we have a art print from Sideshow. This is Frazetta's Conan Berserker, and it will not come framed. I do have the original container, the roll,
Yes.
that I will mail that to you in. But this is a frame that I grabbed from Amazon, and it fits perfectly. It has a facsimile signature, but it is numbered to 300, and it is embossed. And like I said, it does come from Sideshow. I think it's about $100 piece from Sideshow, or $90, somewhere around there. All right, next up, I have a couple of comics. Like, these come straight from our collection. If you saw our video for Tyler Kirkham Battle Damage, we talked about the Mike Tyson. I know the last fight wasn't amazing, but Mike Tyson has a tremendous history.
Yes.
And these are signed and battle damaged, and I think they are really amazing.
Yes.
I've seen a couple people try to put these on eBay, and the prices are nuts right now. I may actually have one come on eBay before too long. We'll see.
Yes.
And then last, I wanted to do a slab, just a nice one. So this is the Spider-Man from the video game. This is a John Tyler Christopher cover, but it's signed by Clayton Crane because he was the artist on the book at the time. So 9.6 white pages, autographed by Clayton Crane. And all of these could potentially be yours for free.
Yes,
and we'll cover their shipping.
Yes.
Now, you won't win all of them.
No.
We had to split it. We had to split it up.
Guys, listen. You have to split it up. You have to give everybody a chance. We can't give everything to one person. Okay.
Yeah, that's not.
But if you do want these things, make sure you stay tuned. We'll announce a lot more coverage about this giveaway when we get closer. And you know, we're on the road to 5,000. This has been really fun. We're definitely not going to stop pumping out content anytime soon. So just stay tuned and stay with us. And I hope you enjoy what we put out in the next year, in 2025. So we'll see ya.